In this video, I'm going to give you the exact 3-step method that I used to gain followers on an Instagram account that had been inactive for over 2 years. Not only had the account been inactive, but the followers on the account were targeted in the gaming space and had nothing to do with the content that I started posting. So it doesn't matter if you're a small creator on Instagram or if you're a large creator on Instagram. And it doesn't even matter if the followers on your page are interested in the topic of the content. Although if you do have a targeted audience, it will put you miles ahead of the competition. Now, a lot of you think right now is one of the worst times to be focusing on Instagram, but if you follow the exact methods that I'm going to teach you in this video, you will be able to explode your Instagram growth and gain thousands of followers. But the most ninja thing about this strategy is the fact that the content can be repurposed for every other top social media platform out there. Now, for this strategy to work in its entirety, we need to be focusing on the only way to grow on Instagram right now. If you have a dog page and you're still posting photos of Aunt Sheila's Chihuahua, you're probably not getting that much reach. So that's why in this strategy, we're going to be focusing on Instagram Reels. Gone are the days where you can post just a plain picture and get thousands of impressions from the Instagram Explore page. Unless you're a hot broad, this isn't working anymore. Now, if you haven't been living under a rock, you realize that Instagram is trying to keep up with TikTok and YouTube. TikTok took Instagram by storm 2 years ago by taking the best parts of both Instagram and YouTube and combining them in a short-form content platform that provided insane organic reach at a time where Instagram was stifling reach. They were attacking botting, they were lowering impressions and organic exposure, and pushing people toward paid ads. Now, during this time, a platform comes about where you can just post a 15-second video and grow a 20,000 follower following in as little as a week. 15-second video, a few good keywords and some hashtags, and boom, you're on the For You page. Well, come on, man, I'm already posting Instagram Reels and it's not working. Now, that could be entirely true. You could be posting Reels on Instagram and not getting any impressions or any organic reach, and it's because of one or two things. Either your Reels suck, or you're not focusing on the one key ingredient that will make your organic reach on Reels explode, and that's audience retention. If you are posting a 60-second long Instagram Reel and it's not doing well, it's because you're not keeping retention on the video. If you're not hooking your audience enough to keep them for 100% of that video or more, because yes, you need to have over 100% retention on a video for Instagram to push your content. Instagram's main objective is to keep people on their platform, and the only way for them to do that is to reward creators who are keeping the eyes on their videos. So knowing that Instagram's main objective is to keep people's attention on their platform, what are some things we can do to leverage the fact that Instagram is rewarding creators who have good audience retention? Now, we are in a time where we have the attention spans of mice. And that's why you have me, because in this video, I'm going to show you how to hook your audience's attention to keep them for over 100% of your video. That way you can explode your reach and grow with Instagram Reels. So what about the 3-step method? Don't worry, I got you. Here's the 3 steps I want you to focus on, and if you miss any of these 3, you will not succeed with Instagram Reels. So it's very important you pay attention to everything I'm about to tell you in this video. I've also included a bonus tip at the end that can absolutely double your audience retention if done right. The first step is dialing in on your duration. Perhaps you've been posting 60-second or longer videos and they haven't been performing well. Well, then I want you to start lowering the video duration. The lower the better, as long as you're still providing value in the content. Start to bump it down by 15 seconds each time until you start to notice your content is getting more reach. Going down as low as 15 seconds can be perfect as long as you're able to keep that audience retention. You need to experiment with what works for you. When I first started experimenting with the duration, I noticed that 15 seconds always got the best reach. I was able to keep people entertained for 15 seconds, and I was able to explode my duration to over 150% on most of my videos. Then, as you learn to perfect the next 2 steps, you can slowly bump up the duration of your videos to keep people on the platform for longer. The next step is your hook and title. You need to capture your audience's attention in the first 3 to 7 seconds of the video. The shorter the video, the shorter the time you have to capture your audience's attention and keep them watching. If you take too long to get to the point of the video, or if you bore your audience in the first 10 seconds, they're going to click off. You have to also keep in mind that there are different knowledge levels coming to your content. There are going to be complete beginners, intermediate, and experts in the field that you're producing content on. So you need to structure your hooks and your titles so that anybody finding them will be interested in watching your video. Case in point, the title of my video, How to Explode Your Instagram Reach with This Simple Trick. This is structured in the way that anybody finding the content would want to click on it. Now, if the video title were to be How to Do Instagram Reels, somebody with a lot of experience might not want to click on that video because they're thinking in their head, well, I already know how to do that. Whereas structuring your title and your hook in a way that everybody would be interested in wanting to watch the content is the perfect way to hook people to watching the whole video. If you look at the the intro to this video, I take less than 10 seconds to let people know what the video is going to be about. In this video, I'm going to give you the exact 3-step method that I use to gain followers on an Instagram account that had been inactive for over 2 years, and the value that they can get from the content. Now, it's hard enough to get clicks and views on your videos, but if you finally get that click and view, you want to be able to retain them so that you're able to use that reach that you got to get your content shown to more people. And then the third thing I want you to focus on is pattern interrupts. You need special effects, B-roll, and pattern interrupts to retain your viewers' attention. The shorter the video, the more often you should be using transitions, sound effects, B-roll, and typography to illustrate your story. We as humans have the attention span of mice, so you need to constantly be transitioning and making the video fun and interactive for your viewer. Now, I promised you a bonus tip, so here it is. I want you to write a long caption because the key here is number one is with the 3 steps I just taught you to not let the viewer anticipate the end of the video. That way the video will keep looping. And if you can get the video to keep looping, the more audience retention percentage you're going to get. Now, if you write a long caption and people have to sit there for 20 seconds and read it, it gives a 15-second video the chance to start looping. If they've already watched the video and then they go to that caption, the video would keep looping in the background while they're reading it. So make sure you are writing a nice title and a nice caption for people to read. That way they retain audience retention on your videos, and Instagram will push your content to other people and explode your growth. Guys, I hope you found value in this video. If it's your first time on the channel, subscribe, click the bell notification so you can stay tuned for future videos. And if you want to learn how to grow your Instagram with ads, click this video right here because you will enjoy that one. I will see you there.